If you like storytime vibes, hit subscribe and let's dive in together.
She laughed like the world had never broken her. The chandelier above caught her every movement, scattering shards of light across her dress, her glass, her perfect smile. She looked untouchable, graceful, effortless, magnetic. The kind of woman who drew every eye in the room without even trying. And yet, I knew the truth behind that smile. I always did. 2 streets away, I sat in my car, eyes fixed on the tablet showing a quiet drone feed. It hovered outside the tall windows of the estate. An elegant private party, polished people, laughter echoing through champagne and ego. And there she was, my wife. Then it happened. A small gesture that changed everything. In the middle of a conversation, she reached into her purse. Her fingers froze. Slowly, she pulled out a plain gold ring, our wedding ring, the one she claimed had vanished 6 months ago. Next to it lay a folded slip of paper with 2 words written in my hand. I know. For a moment, she didn't move. Her smile flickered. Her chest rose sharply. Her eyes darted through the crowd like a deer sensing wolves. And I knew. The avalanche had started. We'd been married 6 years, met in grad school, 2 ambitious kids chasing impossible dreams. She was radiant, brilliant, the kind of woman who could convince the sky to rain just so she could dance in it. And me? I was quieter, a watcher, more interested in the truths people hid than the words they spoke. She once told me, "You see people, even when they don't want to be seen." Maybe that was what drew her in. Maybe that's what doomed us. We built a company from nothing. Nights of coffee and blueprints, whispering about the future we'd own. We promised loyalty, honesty, forever. But forever is a fragile word. It didn't shatter all at once. It eroded, in whispers, late-night messages, business trips that ran too long. Perfume that didn't belong to her. Her phone, once unlocked and left on the counter, now guarded like a vault. And somewhere along the line, we became I. I noticed. I just didn't ask. That's what love does. It blinds you with hope. The truth came quietly one evening. She left her laptop open, a rare, suspicious carelessness. I didn't mean to look. But sometimes, the universe stops asking what you're ready for. Emails, photos, hotel reservations, a selfie, her hair tangled, my shirt on her body, Jared's arm around her. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I closed the laptop, poured a drink, and sat there as the ice cracked in the glass. The sound felt like something breaking inside me. That night, I stopped being the man she once knew. That night, I promised myself, never again would I be powerless. She never knew I'd found out. That ignorance gave me time, and time gave me power. I became meticulous, cold, calculated. Every smile I gave her was rehearsed, every touch deliberate. I collected evidence like an artist finishing a painting, screenshots, texts, cloud backups. I hired a private investigator, the kind who doesn't ask why. Piece by piece, the puzzle came together. But the deeper I dug, the darker it became. It wasn't just infidelity. She was stealing, funneling money from our firm, padding invoices, wiring funds to a shell company under Jared's name. Fraud, betrayal, and deceit, wrapped up in the woman I once trusted with my heart. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I made her coffee every morning, kissed her cheek. She'd smile, distracted, unaware that I'd already built the trap beneath her feet. Revenge isn't rage, it's patience. It's the art of watching the mountain tremble before it collapses. Months later, the perfect stage appeared. Their corporate retreat. A lavish estate, courtesy of Jared's wealthy friend. Private, exclusive, full of witnesses. She still carried the purse I bought her last Christmas, still hadn't changed the lock. That was her mistake. The night before the party, I slipped inside, replaced nothing, just added what she'd once lost. The gold ring and the note. I know. Then I waited. Through the drone camera, I watched as laughter filled the room, glasses clinked, music swelled. She looked radiant, performing confidence like a well-rehearsed role. And then, she opened the purse. Her expression shifted instantly. The color drained from her face. The world, for her, went silent. And watching from afar, I finally exhaled. The next morning, I sent the first email. Not to her. To HR, to the board, to Jared's wife. Every file, every receipt, every screenshot. Evidence stacked like dominoes waiting for a single push. By noon, they were suspended. By Friday, fired. The company released a polished statement about ethical violations. I filed for divorce the same day. Attached to it, every timestamp, every image, every truth. She called. I didn't answer. She begged to meet. I sent one reply, a single highlighted line from our prenup. Infidelity voids all claims to shared assets. She walked away with nothing. No company, no apartment, not even the ring she'd pretended to lose. The media never found out. That wasn't the revenge I wanted. This wasn't about humiliation. It was about silence. True punishment isn't noise. It's absence. It's knowing the person you deceived still breathes, still lives, but will never look at you, never speak your name again. Jared vanished, lost his job, his wife, his license, and her? She still sends emails sometimes. No subject, no words, just emptiness, as if silence could unmake what she destroyed. I never respond, not out of hatred, not out of love, because I've moved beyond both. People say revenge is petty, but they've never been gutted by the one person they trusted most. They've never stared into the eyes of the person they built their world around, and realized that world was a lie. Sometimes justice doesn't scream, it whispers. It doesn't explode. It unravels, slow and deliberate, until all that's left is truth and ruin. And when the dust settles, you finally understand something terrifyingly simple. Betrayal doesn't break you. It shows you what you're capable of. She thought that night was just another toast, another laugh, another chance to shine. But when she opened her purse, she didn't find her lipstick or her keys. She found the truth. Quiet. Final. Merciless, wrapped in gold and two small words that ended everything. I know.